Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Mahdalena Agustin, NPM 244122025. Class AKT 24A. Understanding Focus Group Discussion, FGD. Focus Group Discussion, FGD, is a qualitative data collection technique that involves structured discussions within a small group consisting of 6 to 12 people. This discussion is guided by a moderator whose task is to steer the conversation to stay focused on a specific topic. The main objective of FGD is to deeply explore the opinions, perceptions, attitudes, experiences, and ideas of participants through group interaction and discussion. This method is very effective for understanding the reasons behind attitudes or behaviors that are not easily obtained through surveys or individual interviews. Characteristics of FGD. Small group. To keep the discussion effective and ensure all participants can contribute. Moderator. A person who guides the discussion to remain focused and conducive. Specific topic. The discussion is directed towards one main issue. Interactive. Participants exchange opinions and influence each other. Qualitative data. Results in the form of narratives and insights, not statistical numbers. History and development of FGD. FGD was first developed in the 1940s by Robert K. Merton and his colleagues at Columbia University as a social research method. Initially used for market research and social studies, FGD has now expanded its application in various fields such as education, health, public policy, and product development. FGD has become popular due to its ability to reveal social dynamics and group thinking that are difficult to reach through other methods. Objectives and benefits of FGD. 1. Purpose of the FGD. Exploring perceptions and attitudes. Understanding how participants view an issue or product. Understanding motivations and reasons. Obtaining the reasons behind participants' attitudes or behaviors. Identifying problems and solutions. Finding obstacles and opportunities from the group's perspective. Gathering various perspectives. Obtaining diverse views from participants. Testing concepts or ideas. Obtaining initial feedback on new products, policies, or programs. 2. Benefits of FGD. In-depth and rich data. Obtaining information that cannot be obtained through surveys. Group interaction. Generating new ideas and opinions through discussion. Fast and efficient. In a short time you can get a lot of information. Flexible. Can be used in various contexts and fields. When and why use FGD? FGD is very appropriate to use when want to understand perceptions, attitudes, and motivations in depth. Need insights from the target group before launching a product or program. Want to explore complex social, cultural, or behavioral issues. Need qualitative data to complement quantitative data. Want to test the reaction to concepts, advertisements, policies, or changes. Process and stages of FGD implementation. 1. Planning. Determining the objective. What do you want to achieve through the FGD? Choosing a topic. Focus on relevant and specific issues. Preparing a discussion guide. Create a list of open-ended questions that stimulate discussion, not yes/no answers. Determining participants. Choose participants who are representative and relatively homogeneous, so that the discussion runs smoothly. Preparing the moderator. The moderator must understand the topic and be able to facilitate the discussion. Preparing the place and time. Choose a comfortable location and a time that does not disturb the participants. 2. Implementation. Opening. The moderator introduces themselves, explains the purpose and rules of the discussion, and creates a comfortable atmosphere. Core discussion. The moderator asks questions, one by one, managing the discussion to stay focused and ensuring all participants engage. Closing. The moderator summarizes the discussion results and expresses gratitude. 3. Documentation and analysis. Recording. Use audio or video recording devices to ensure complete data. Note. The moderator or assistant takes notes on important points during the discussion. Transcription. Convert the recording into text to facilitate analysis. Data analysis. Look for themes, patterns, and insights from the discussion results using coding and interpretation techniques. Context. \in text to translate. Structure and question guidelines in FGD. 1. Discussion structure. 1. Opening, introduction, and icebreaking to lighten the atmosphere. 2. Warm-up question. A light question to start the discussion. 3. Core question. The main question that delves deeply into the topic. 4. Closing question. Participants' conclusions or reflections on the discussion. 5. Closing. Expressions of gratitude and follow-up information. 2. Example of FGD question guide. Example topic. The use of technology in learning. What is your opinion on the use of technology in the classroom? What benefits and challenges do you experience when using technology? How does technology affect the way you learn or teach? What is your advice for making technology use more effective? Do you have any interesting experiences related to the use of technology that you would like to share? Case examples in FGD studies. Example 1. Development of healthy food products. A company wants to launch a healthy snack. They held a focus group discussion with groups of housewives and teenagers. From the discussion, they found that mothers want packaging that is easy to open and clear nutritional information, while teenagers are more interested in taste and product variety. Example 2: Evaluation of Community Health Program. The health department held a focus group discussion with village residents to evaluate the immunization program. The discussion revealed that some residents do not understand the benefits of immunization due to a lack of socialization, so the program needs to be improved in terms of communication. Example 3: School Curriculum Development. The school held a focus group discussion with teachers and students to gather input on the new curriculum. Teachers want more practical materials, while students want more interactive and enjoyable learning methods. Advantages and disadvantages of FGD. Advantages: producing rich and in-depth data. Group interactions bring forth various perspectives, generating new ideas and solutions. Discussions can stimulate creativity. Fast and efficient, able to gather a lot of information in a short time. Flexible, can be applied in various fields and contexts. Showing social dynamics, how opinions are formed and influenced within a group. Shortcomings, not representative. The FGD results cannot be generalized to the wider population. Risk of bias, a dominant moderator or participant can influence the outcome. Complex data analysis, requires expertise and time to process qualitative data. Costs and logistics, require a venue, moderator, and recording equipment. Dependence on the moderator. The quality of the discussion is greatly influenced by the moderator's ability. The role of the moderator in FGD. The moderator is the key to the success of the FGD. The main task of the moderator is opening the discussion clearly and engagingly, keeping the discussion focused on the topic, encouraging all participants to participate, including the quiet ones, managing conflicts or differences of opinion wisely, avoiding personal influence to keep the discussion neutral, closing the discussion by summarizing the results. Practical tips for conducting an FGD. Prepare thoroughly. Question guide, location, recording equipment, and participants. Create a comfortable atmosphere. Circular seating, good lighting, and a relaxed ambience. Use language that is easy to understand, so that all participants can comprehend and contribute. Don't have too many participants. Ideally 6 to 12 people for an effective discussion. Give enough time. The ideal discussion lasts 60 to 90 minutes. Respect all opinions. Don't let participants feel judged. Use probing techniques. Ask more in-depth questions if the participants' answers are still general or unclear. Conclusion. Focus group discussion is a highly effective method for gaining an in-depth understanding of a group's perceptions, attitudes, and experiences regarding an issue. By utilizing social interactions in small groups, focus group discussions (FGD) can produce rich qualitative data and diverse perspectives. Although it has limitations such as not being generalizable and requiring a skilled moderator, FGD remains an important tool in social research, product development, program evaluation, and many other fields. Thank you.